Ball was teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go in Cincinnati. Washington now to return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Caught by Flowers. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. Williams from the gun. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Let's go now.
Brown will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Go. Go.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second and 8. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Ritter looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down there. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Let's go.
Williams to throw. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Brown on the inside give. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Jonah Ellis there to make the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10 now. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. Is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 1-score game. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Washington now to return. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Brown. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Here's Williams. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He's got it inside the 25. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals throw their early lead to 13. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Let's go.
They just get the play on. Look at this fullback now. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 21-7 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Brown on the carry. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here's Brown again. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Where one defender fails, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, here's Williams. The throw is caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Returnable from the 2. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. There he goes on the right side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Williams on the play action. Completed to Flowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now. Let's go.
1st down, Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Go.
Now here's Williams. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
He'll get it at the 9. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Steelers will take over deep on their own side. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running right. Here's Wright. This is ahead for about 5. That was B.J. Ojulari on the stop. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Ritter. This finds Austin complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. They go play action here. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
A give now to Brown. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll run again with Brown. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a run with Bright. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Buying some time right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And it'll be Bengals football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Working from the gun, Williams. Fights off the pressure. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go now.
Trying again, following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's going to be touchdown as that return comes to an end. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's a give for Wright. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Steelers pushing for points. The Bengals obviously thinking pass here on third down. They're going to counter with a dime look. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Bengals get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Bengals. From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Bengals make it a 24-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And now the Bengals have it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. You're good on the point after. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 32. Finds a seam down the middle. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Now Boswell on to send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
Ready up.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Check go.
From the 31. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
21.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Here we go. Set. Go.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Ritter to throw. Completed here to Pickens. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Throwing here, Ritter. Gets him on the in route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
First down, Steelers.
Lone back gets the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's go. Warriors 70.
2nd and 8. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Now Ritter. He sends this one to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again and again and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
From his own end zone, here we go. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set.
Williams from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
He finds Laporta. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Steelers will take over possession. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 39. Fits it through the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Back at 60.
Ritter setting up to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Here's Ritter. And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. 3rd and just 2 to go. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Tight end going in motion here. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Wright reels it in. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
He finds him beyond the marker. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play, right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
He's throwing for it. And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a 1-score game once again.
Steelers 37. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Diving right side, got it! What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Working from the gun, Williams. That's complete. Here's Brown. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals lead by 15 now. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
So we're through 3 here. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
37.
Second down now, 7 to go. Ritter looking to throw. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Steelers 1st down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ritter. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Second and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Third and long for him here. That throw finds Pickens. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. Ritter to throw. He's on the move. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and just 2 to go. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Street, let's go. Ready?
Right up the gut. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready? Unlock line. Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. Across midfield to the 45. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First down, Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
The give here on 2nd. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Williams will look to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Williams on the play action. Buying some time left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. He ends up out of bounds, but it's behind the line. That is a sack. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Go!
They send a tight end in motion. They'll try and punch it in. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. A 5-yard pickup sets him up with 3rd and goal from the 3.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is complete to Neighbors. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Steelers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 1st and 10 from the 41. Now Ritter. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ritter setting up to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms, but it slips through. 2nd down coming up. Throwing here, Ritter. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
From the gun on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And he's out the clear. The 50. The 30. He's at the 10. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. 2nd time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Bengals pick up the win in this one.